So you like from working in corporate, working with companies that's Fortune 50 companies. Fortune 50 companies, they're making how much? How much does the average Fortune 50 company make? You got to pull it up already?
Yes.
What'd it say?
42 billion.
42 billion. So you can be like, hey, from working behind the scenes at top Fortune 50 companies, individuals who are making hundreds of millions up to billions, here's some things that I found that keep small business owners boom, boom, boom. Because now, one thing I don't hear you talk about, and this is my first time even hearing you talk about it, is like in your videos and your content, you're like, hey, my whole mission is to take the consulting that I did with Fortune 50 companies to bring that to small business owners who are making $1 million to $10 million. You never talk about that.
I never talk about
I've never heard you say that. So Mia, tell everybody who you are in your own words and what you do.
So I'm Mia Brinson, and I help CEOs implement effortless systems and processes, even if they just have an executive assistant. So we are a hands-on, done-for-you service integrated with people's operations.
Nice. So give me like, I guess, big picture. How did you get here?
Oh yeah, big picture. So my journey has been interesting where I started with corporate and then I started helping one small business owner and the goal was to help them with their operations. Then I came to your boot camp and then I understood that there was a bigger opportunity for me to help even more small business owners with their operations. And so then I launched out and started doing it myself.
Interesting. Very interesting. So in corporate, were you doing operations in corporate or?
Yes. I have a background in industrial engineering.
Okay.
And so we were internal consultants for the companies that I worked with. And then I did external consulting within the corporate structure. And so I've been on both sides of it. But yes, my entire career is improving processes.
Okay, good. So what would you say you are now revenue-wise and so forth and where you're looking to get to?
So right now, I have crossed the six-figure mark.
Nice.
I'm very excited about that.
Congrats.
You know, knowing that officially I started in February, so I'm a few-month-old baby.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, so I'm ready to just continue to scale, though. What I've noticed is that I have had success, obviously, but I want even more success. So I want to pretty much double where I'm at.
Okay.
So right now, like I said, I'm in the six-figure mark, but I definitely was ready to hit the next milestone of multiple six figures.
Okay. So what would you say? So 6 figures, you're looking to get to what?
So I'm at least looking to get to 250.
250. And why just 250?
Well, that's just the next milestone.
That's just the next milestone.
Yeah.
And what time frame? From here to when?
6 months.
6 months, 250? Okay. So over the next year.
Yeah.
What? You said 6 figures, 250.
Yeah.
You said 6 months, 250. So over the next year, how much?
At least 500.
At least 500. Okay. You said at least, but that's not really a number. What's the exact
number? I know. So I want to get to the $1 million mark.
Okay.
That's my goal, period, point blank.
Okay.
They say you don't even start business until you get to the $1 million.
So you want to get to the million.
So that's my ultimate goal. I'm just trying to give myself little milestones in between.
Okay.
But yes, my goal is $1 million.
To get to $1 million. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So what would you say is the biggest scale constraint right now that you want to dive into that by the time we wrap up, if we do this, you'll be on your way?
Really, I think it's about getting in front of my ideal client.
Okay.
So I still, because I'm newer, you know, in the marketplace, I think exposure is something that I'm working through. And then getting the right people to hear the message.
Okay. So get in front of more of the right people who are like ideal clients.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So if we map out a game plan to get in front of more of the ideal people by the time we're done, that'll be ideal for you.
I think so.
Okay, good. So let's dive in. So when you say ideal client, who is that?
So my ideal client is someone who's already hit the $1 million mark.
Okay. Already at least what number?
$1 million.
At least 1 million. Okay. So 1 million per year. Perfect.
And has at minimum, I say executive assistant, but the ideal is at least 3 to 5.
3 to 5 team members.
Minimum.
Perfect.
And problem aware. So they know that one of their, issues or constraints is operations.
And they know the operations. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, those are the key.
Okay,
I would
perfect.
say.
Any type of business?
Yes, any type of business.
So it's for any type of business. Who's ideal? Is there an ideal type, like industry?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Should they be at $1 million in sales, profit, or just what you think?
Sales.
Yeah, so at least $1 million in sales. All right, good. All right, cool. So let's look at what are you from a messaging standpoint and market. What are you currently doing?
So from a messaging standpoint, I have ads that are running.
Okay.
And I'm posting content every day, and I am emailing those that do get on the email list. So those are the constant things that I'm doing.
So right now you got ads, and then you got content, and then you got email.
Yes.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right, cool. And then ads on Facebook, right?
Yes.
Cool. And then content daily?
Yes.
All right, cool. And then emails daily?
Yes.
All right, cool. Email daily. All right, cool. So let's go through these one by one. So let's look at ads. You're probably like, whoa, Marquel, slow down. If you're enjoying the show so far, you may be wondering, how do you actually become a guest? Now, this isn't a platform where anybody can just get on. You gotta be in a specific area of your business where we can really do a solid deep dive. If you wanna be a guest on an upcoming episode, all you gotta do is go to strategicscaleguest.com. Strategicscaleguest.com. There is an application process, so go over there, answer a couple simple questions, watch the quick video that I have there, answer a couple questions, and if you meet the criteria, our team will reach out to you and we'll get it scheduled and we can figure out if you're gonna come to our office where we do a deep dive or we come to your office. So go ahead, strategicscaleguest.com. Let's get back into the show.
Also, since we're just talking, if you are, when I say I want to get to the $1 million mark, I'm talking take home. So what does that really mean? For the business, what does the business need to be making for me to bring home $1 million? That's what I also want to have a good frame of. I think that's why my numbers were so much lower, is because I'm thinking about personally what I want to bring, but business-wise, I want to be famous.
That's a good distinction. All right, cool. So let's go through this bit by bit. Let's start with the numbers.
Okay.
So if we look at, let's look at the numbers. So we got, let's go to the bottom.
Oh, January, that was my best month.
That's January?
Yeah, that's my best month.
So if we go to, so what's like the average lead cost we're seeing?
It's way up now. It's $34 now.
$34? And what's the average?
Oh, September is $45.
45. Okay, I see it right there. 45. And then August
was 34.
34. And then what's the app cost? Do you know the app cost? Let me see. Apps. So we got 4 apps. Spent 14. So 142109 divided by 4. What's that, like $350 an app?
Yeah, $355.
$355. Is that about average? Month to month, about $355? Okay, cool. And because your application, and then those calls that you get in book, how are those quality wise?
Not quality.
Not good? All right, good. All right, perfect. All right, cool. So let's jump over to the ads. Let's go to the ads. So let's go here. Okay.
Oh, that's the retargeting.
That's the retargeting one. Okay, good. And then these are
That's the ad.
That's the ad?
A year, and you are ready to streamline your operations, increase your team productivity, and run profitably on autopilot? Congratulations, because that's exactly what my team and I do. No, we don't teach you how to do it, because you're way too busy to worry about softwares, automations, SOPs, training staff. We do it all for you, so you can stay in your zone of genius, remove yourself from the day-to-day operations.
Is this a video or image? This next
Video.
one with Simone Biles.
Simone, that has nothing to do with me.
That was just an image?
I don't know what that is.
Really?
Simone Biles.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Check your ad account when you
What's
get a
she
second.
doing there?
Yeah, like it's an ad.
Hmm.
All right, let's look at this one. Is this a retargeting?
It must be a retargeting.
One easy way
Yeah, all
to
the
gain
rest are
efficiency is by minimizing
Okay, cool.
the
All right. All right, cool.
Yep, those are
So
all.
those are the ads.
Yeah.
And then when they click on here, they go here. What's your opt-in rate right now? Do you know?
It's slow.
So for video reviews, how to have a work-class team, streamline your operations, and increase your team productivity so your business can run. All right, cool. So let's jump over here. So your conversion rate right now. Quick shameless plug, by the way. Which camera should I be looking at? This one? Quick shameless plug. So Mia is a client. So oftentimes you don't have businesses, and you've been watching the show. You've seen businesses not show up with their numbers. We don't got nothing to look at. We're just guessing. Mia's showing up with numbers, prepared, the whole 9 yards, right? And I just feel amazing right now because our team makes sure she's taken care of. So that way we can actually have a real bit. And this ain't no shade to nobody, right? Just throw that out there. But this is just where we can have a real conversation, and now we can come out of here with some specific because we got some data and some specific measurables that we can adjust. So just want to throw that out. Let's get back into it. I just felt led to share that, Mia.
I love it.
All right, cool. So, all right, perfect. So let me go with this. All right, boom. All right, cool. So the application percentage is 9%, 12%. So your application rate is on par. So the people tell me about the people who's getting on the calls.
They don't even have businesses.
They don't even have businesses.
Yeah.
So all right, let me go there for a second. I'll jump back there in a second. Let's go to your Instagram. Cause I'm seeing one thing, but I'm gonna wait to share that. I wonder, let me see if I can. So your IG is what?
M Brinson 10.
What is it?
M Brinson, MBRINSON 10.
Boom. All right, cool. So let's check it out. Let's check out some of these posts. So let's look at your bio. I help CEOs effortlessly implement systems and processes, even if they only have an executive assistant. If you're ready for business freedom, click this link. And that goes to the landing page, right?
No.
This doesn't?
It goes to a link tree that then takes you.
Then goes to, okay, good.
Yeah.
So let's look at your link tree real quick. Waitlist, effortless exec mastermind, schedule your free strategy session, download 90-day virtual assistant checklist, free growth strategies. Visit my website for more info. Okay.
with successful CEOs, one thing I've noticed is they just want to double down on what used to work. You know, they say things like, I just need to get back to the basics, and then that'll move me forward. Just a little nugget that really helped my client and I understand some gaps in the business, and that was creating a customer acquisition.
So what would you, so I want to see if it pops out to you. What would you say is one big thing that's popping out for you based on the content and the ad so far?
For my ideal customer.
Mm-hmm. What would you say is the big thing that's popping out?
I don't see it yet.
So the one big thing is if we go back to your ideal client, right? So if we go back to your ideal client.
Yeah.
So where in your ads or in your messaging, in your content, are you speaking to this person?
Mostly around the like giving operational nuggets, but not.
Go ahead.
But not necessarily. Not necessarily calling them out by dollar amount or by executive, but by just the problem. I'm only speaking to the problem.
Got it. So what would you say for this $1 million business owner who's at 3 to 5 team members, what would you say is their biggest pain point? Like more specifically. So I know you said operations, But what's the pain they're experiencing, or what's the challenge that they're experiencing because of they having operational issues?
Well, they're involved in the day to day. They're
Okay.
still involved in the day to day.
Okay.
I think you
So
call
they
it
don't-
over indexed.
So they want to remove themselves from the day to day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else?
The day to day. A lot of them are having the same, like a continued issue. Like they're not fixing the issue.
Okay.
Like, so repetitive issues.
Okay. So recurring, repetitive
recurring,
issues.
yeah, recurring issues. They feel like every day is chaos. Like they don't know what's going to happen, and they're being driven by fire drills in putting out urgent issues versus being more strategic.
Mm-hmm.
They're not able to expand on their dream. So most of them have only done the one thing, but they want to do like 5 other things. But because they can't get this one thing under control, so they've been limited in implementation of their
Got it.
true dream.
But so in the ads right now, we're not speaking to that though, right? Would you agree? Because even though, because let's say, what if we just went through and we started speaking to if we start speaking to this person more, right? How could we do that? Even all the way to the landing page and everything. So let's just say, for example, let's see if we can pull up. Let's see what we got on here. So let's say your ad said, if your business owner is making at least $1 million per year in annual.
Oof,
What?
that autocorrect is
It's crazy, right?
it's crazy.
In annual revenue. All right, let's do it. If your business owner is making at least $1 million per year, and would like to what would you say are some of the things they want? And would like to
Like expand your dream, get out of the day to day.
what would be the benefit of that though? For example, so if you were how many hours a week are they typically working?
Probably 70.
70? Or how many hours based on your system, how many hours can you help them get back per week?
Per week?
Mm-hmm.
At least 30.
Boom. And would like to get back. So let's do it this way. So business owners making at least $1 million per year in revenue. If I could help you get back 30 hours or more per week, wow. What else? What else can you help them do? What's some other benefits? So you're going to help them get 30 hours per week back. What else?
Get out of the day to day. Feel like they have peace of mind because they have reliability in their systems that's working. Be more present with their family because they're less overwhelmed.
Okay, what else?
My clients say stop feeling like a hustler.
Stop feeling like a hustler. Okay, cool.
More of a businessman. What am I missing that's not like that?
What are some other benefits they want? So they want to get more time back. What else do they want to do? So let's say if you can get back 30 hours or more per week while your business runs without you, without having to what? That they don't want to have to do. So let's just say without having to hire more staff. What else?
Train current staff.
Train current staff. What else?
Handle the day-to-day operational issues.
Hire more staff. Handle. I'm not used to typing in the notepad off my phone. So handle day-to-day. What was it?
Operational issues.
Operational issues. Could you say while increasing profitability? While increasing profitability and your take-home pay, would you take me up on that offer? If yes, tap this link. How many clients do you want to have on your roster at one time?
Maybe 5.
About 5?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. If yes, tap this link because we only have space for 5 more 7-figure business owners. And then drop the link. So business owners making at least $1 million per year in annual revenue. If I could help you get back 30 hours or more per week while your business runs without you having to hire more staff, train current staff, handle day-to-day operations while increasing profit and your take-home pay, would you take me up on that offer? If yes, tap this link because we only have space for 5 more 7-figure business owners. Link. What you think about that?
I like it.
Hey, what's up? Real quick, if you're watching this episode, which you clearly are, and you're like, okay, this is amazing. If you're a business owner right now watching this and you're making $30K to $100K per month at least, or you're making $1 million or $5 million and you're looking to get to 10, 15, 20 million and beyond, and you're like, how do I strategically scale my business without burning out and without sacrificing the thing that matters, all the things that matters, I actually put together a special bonus gift for podcast listeners only. So if you go to strategicscalegift.com, that's strategicscalegift.com. We're going to hook you up with some tools, some strategies, some systems that you can apply into your business immediately to help you strategically scale your business without burning out so you can impact more people and scale to the $1 million mark and beyond. Go get that right now, strategicscalegift.com, and let's get back to the show. Would this speak to who you're looking to get?
That's exactly who I'm looking to get.
Exactly who you're looking to get, right?
Yeah, that's exactly who.
So from an ad standpoint, we want to make sure that's who we're speaking to. Because right now we're not, right? Because right now, like a lot of people will call themselves CEOs, but aren't quite CEOs.
Yeah.
Right? So they can easily jump in there. And then also right here, your ad says, this Simone Biles one, it says making $100K plus a year, but feeling like your business could use a tune-up.
Yes, I've recently changed from the 100K to the
Good.
million.
Okay, perfect. So, okay, cool. So all these are off that I'm looking at.
Those are the ones that are out there.
Running now.
Okay. But I recently said.
Recently, like how long ago?
Probably the last 2 months.
So why are these ads still running?
We're working through it. I just created the new one and it's in the process of being approved.
Okay. So why not just pause these?
Happy to do that.
Yeah.
Happy to do that because they're not bringing in.
Yeah. I mean, because right now you just.
Ooh, let me do that right now.
Yeah.
Listen, say less.
Yeah. I mean, because if these aren't getting the people you want, like,
Mm-hmm.
and let's just get this new one out faster. Because how soon we can get these new ones out?
Should be this week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because what would stop you from getting them? What would stop you from getting them live?
Nothing. They're already shot, and I'm just waiting because since I'm a client, they're in the approval process.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
By the way, she got her ads in the approval process. Right. So
we don't just release things.
We don't just release ads. We create the ad, and you send it in, we review it, make sure it's good, and then we go live.
Yes.
Shameless plug. It should be a link around here somewhere where you can apply. To work with us. By the way. All right, cool. So we got that. So that's how I would use that copy. Boom.
Okay.
And then in all of your marketing, so even when they go to this landing page, so let's go back to the landing page real quick. So right here, attention, 7-figure business owners. Right?
Yes.
Free video reveals how to get back 20 hours per week or 30 hours per week, like you said, and remove how to get back 30 days a week while without sacrificing profit or whatever the headline is, right? Mm-hmm. So if we go back, if we pull from here, free video reveals, and I think you already going down the path anyway. Free video reveals how to have our world-class team get you back, how to have our world-class team install our systems into your business to get you back 30 hours per week without sacrificing profitability. Without sacrificing profits and increasing your take-home pay. Or while increasing profit and your take-home pay.
Okay.
But specifically for seven-figure business owners.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
And then on the next video, it's literally like, hey, if you're watching this video right now, that means your business owner is making at least $1 million a year.
Yes.
And you're looking to go from 1 million to 3 million, or 3 million to 10 million, or 10 million and beyond. If you're not there, stop watching this video right now. This ain't for you, right? And if it is for you, I want to just walk you through exactly what we do for business owners to help them with their systems so they can actually unlock growth and scale while saving 30 hours or more per week. And then you kind of walk them through, here's our framework.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want us to come in and take this over for you, myself and our team, so we can actually do this for you, click link below, go ahead and apply, and then let's have a conversation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does that make sense?
That makes so.
And then in all of your content, it's the same thing. I help 7-figure business owners.
Gotcha.
That's it. I help 7-figure business owners get back 30 hours a week while increasing profits and their take-home pay.
Okay.
7-figure business owners. In your content, hey, if you're a 7-figure business owner, here's one thing I know that you're struggling with. Hey, here's what I'm finding with most 7-figure business owners. If you're a 7-figure business owner, tap the link in the below. So like literally everything you're talking about is to $1 million business owners.
Okay.
Stats show that 10% of businesses get to $1 million, only less than 1% get to 10 million. Here's 3 reasons why they struggle to get to boom. Right? Me working in corporate with because in corporate, like you work with companies that were doing what?
Oh yeah.
Hundreds of millions, right?
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Fortune 50.
You get what I'm saying? So, but I don't see you be talking about none of that stuff.
I don't.
You get, why not? Like, why not? So you like from working in corporate, working with companies that's Fortune 50 companies, they're making how much?
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
Hundreds of millions.
Let's go to Google.
Yeah. Google will tell us.
Yeah. How much, let's see. Does the average Fortune 50 company make? You got to pull it up already?
Yes.
What did it say?
42 billion.
Where is it?
42 billion.
42 billion. Fortune 500 companies collectively earn 18.3 trillion and 50%. What is the average salary of a Fortune? Let's see, Fortune 50 salary. Well, those are salaries. Those are employees. So you said on average they make 42 billion. So what are the top Fortune 50 companies? If you look. But because I'm saying all that to say, just to give context, you can be like, hey, from working behind the scenes at top Fortune 50 companies, individuals who are making hundreds of millions up to billions, here's why, here's some things that I found that keep small business owners boom, 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 right? Because now, one thing I don't hear you talk about, and this is my first time even hearing you talk about it, is like in your videos and your content, you're like, hey, my whole mission is to take the consulting that I did with Fortune 50 companies to bring that to small business owners who are making $1 million to 10 million. You never talk about that.
I never talk about
I've never
that.
heard you say that. Like when you talked about your intro, when you was like, I did internal consulting for Fortune 50 companies. I've never heard you say that.
Right.
So it's like, hey, perfect. So you're like, hey, I'm looking to bring the consulting and insight and the stuff that Fortune 50 companies have access to. I want to bring that to the small business owner that's at least making $1 million a year, so they can actually afford to implement, what I'm bringing.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? All your content got to be talking about that though.
Yeah.
Like all they got to be talking about that.
It's crazy. I spent 20 years doing that.
Exactly.
I never
hear you talk about it.
I never mentioned it.
I never hear you talking about it.
Mm.
I'm just scrolling through your IG. Because again, people can easily call themselves a CEO.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
I've learned that.
Yeah, you can
in my conversations.
Like somebody can have a one-person team call themselves. Not even a one person. It could literally just be them, and they'll call themselves a CEO, or they're an aspiring CEO, right? So it's like, if you don't make at least $1 million a year or more.
Can I tell you how I came to the $1 million number? Is because when I did the 6-figure, executive and you talk to them, because again, 6 figures means a whole lot of things.
Yep.
That doesn't mean they're taking home 6
Exactly.
figures, all that. So when I have conversation and when we talk about what the offer is, it's shocking to them. It feels too deep.
Exactly.
And things like that. And I'm like, of course not, because
this
doesn't make sense.
And they haven't experienced the challenge that you solve a problem for. So they aren't problem aware because they haven't had the challenge. And then a lot of these people, they're aspiring. So if you say 6 figures, so if you say 100,000, you're going to get a lot of people who aspire to get to 100,000, right? So even if you said $1 million, that's still not going to attract all people who make $1 million. You're going to still get some people who aspire to make $1 million, but you will still get some of those people who are making 250, 500. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that would fall into the vein.
That should work.
But so if you said, okay, if your business owners are making at least 2 million and looking to get to 10, or if you're at 3 million looking to get to 10, because they're thinking more operational. They're not just thinking marketing and sales.
Yes.
Because at that level, they figured out marketing and sales.
Yes.
So now they're like, okay, we can't grow anymore because of these specific things.
Exactly.
And I'm too busy to come out of the business to focus on systems. Because they're trying to keep the boat rolling.
And most of them hate it.
Exactly.
Operations piece, because it's
not their thing. They like marketing and sales. They like driving, right? So it's like creating the systems. You got to like slow down a little bit and work on systems.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Work with the people. Yeah.
So let me see. Let's look at this one from. Yeah. So did Dr. RJ do a video or just an audio?
Audio.
Would she shoot your video?
She said it took more time, but I can ask her.
You can ask her. Yeah. So your client stuff, again, like the biggest thing I see is you just not speaking to the people that you want.
You're right.
That's the biggest thing.
That's so funny, because that's my biggest issue. And
that's the biggest thing.
That makes sense.
That's the biggest thing. So we take that and then we apply that here in your ads. We apply that here. And I can only imagine in your email, you're not speaking to them either. So.
No. Well, what's interesting, I'm not. It's funny, this conversation just came up because someone just emailed me and was like, I just want to give you some feedback. You know, I feel like I could work with you, but when I go to fill out the form to have the conversation with you, I feel like I need more experience. And I was like, oh, well, where are you in business? And she's like, I feel like I need years more experience when I go to look at the form, but your content or like the way you're speaking to me hasn't said that. So and I was like, oh, that is so good.
That is good.
And so just to have this conversation, it just brings it full circle.
Because your form says what?
I'm asking them what their business revenue, what their goals are.
What's the booking page? Do you know right off?
They're the ones. Oh yeah, coaching. Yeah,
so work with Coach Mia.
Oh no, that's not it.
Work with Coach Mia. What's the /?
Free gift. Is it the free gift?
So free gift will be the opt-in.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
What's my link say?
I'll make it simpler.
Go Once Hub, Mia Brinsion.
Let's just do it like this. So I'm just gonna go Marquell. I'm gonna just do a test on your thing. So test. Test. Let's see if that'll let me work. Oh, I gotta put an email in. So I'm gonna just make it test@gmail. gmail.com. Boom.
He never lets you guess at what anything. Huh? I say, you don't let you guess. You be like, no,
let's just pick it out. Let me see. Let's go here.
Okay, let me get it open.
I think it's making me put a phone number in. Hold on. 770-987-1234. All right, boom. Something is wrong with your landing page.
What you mean?
Because it won't let me opt in. So I put 770-987-1234. I put name. Could it be because let's see if it's because I'm putting a fake email in. Let's go there. Boom.
Oh,
it's probably because of the fake email. I like it. All right, cool. Boom.
Oh.
What? You don't like this video? What's wrong with this video? So you see how broadly you speak to everybody. If you're watching this video, you have and you're having amazing results. Yes. What does that mean? Somebody who's making $10,000 a month and feel like they're having amazing results. No shade to nobody who's making $10,000 a month,
Right.
but that just ain't your client.
Yes.
Right? They could have a solid side hustle. They could be having a job and making $3,000 to $5,000 a month in their side hustle business and be having amazing results to them, right? But that ain't who. It's like, no, it's like, if you watch this video, you mean you make at least $1 million a year.
Yeah.
Right? In taxable income or whatever, however you want to quantify it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go here. Boom. So let's go here and let's go here. All right, so let's look at...
You just wanted the form, right?
Yeah, I just want to go to the form. I'm just going to go here. I ain't going to book it. I'm just going to go to the application. All right, so what do you feel are your biggest struggles right now? What services are you currently providing? Describe your goals in detail. Revenue goals, your big vision. What is your current monthly, yearly business revenue? I would ask one. I would say, okay, what's most important to you? Is it monthly or annual?
Annual.
So I would just put annual.
Okay.
Provide social media handles. Describe your goals in detail. Revenue goals, your big vision, etc. What services are you currently providing? What do you feel are your biggest struggles right now? Cool. Yeah, I think that's solid. I don't think that's bad. Cool.
So when she gave me feedback saying she felt like just looking at this made her feel like she needed years, I was like,
she wasn't ready.
You're not ready then.
Yeah, she ain't not ready.
And that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I like this. It's short, straight to the point.
Okay.
This is good. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think the glaringly obvious thing is you're just not speaking to the people that you actually want.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
That's real.
Yeah.
And not using my corporate experience in explaining.
You're like, hey, my whole mission is to bring
That's it.
Fortune 50 level consulting
Yep.
to small businesses who making $1 million a year or more. Because they get a certain level of service if you are a, whatever those Fortune 50 companies are.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yep. That makes sense.
Perfect. What question you got for me?
I feel like I know the answer, but I'm going to ask anyway. I have a lot of people on my email who are interested, but they're not there yet.
Okay.
Is there anything I should be providing to them other than the free content from a service perspective?
The people who's not ready to work with you?
The people who are not at that level yet, yes.
Okay.
Because they've reached out and they've asked.
Okay.
But when we've talked, you know, my focus is just this right now, you know, speaking to that ideal client. But is there something more that I could or should be giving to those that do want to work with me, but they're just not there yet? Okay.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would just focus on, because like you said, you only want to have, you want to keep it intimate, boutique style, right? Have small bit of clients on the roster, making $1 million a year or more with just a few clients, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just be focused on that.
Yeah, because it's really because of how hands-on it is, and you know, operations, it's
a lot.
It's very different. Yeah, every day. Yeah.
100%.
So, okay. No, that's it. I really don't have any questions then.
You good? So what's your action steps?
So, I'm pausing the ads that I
Good.
have out now.
Perfect.
Getting my new ad live. And then start speaking to my client more in my content, as well as pulling in my experience into the content.
Yep. That's it. I mean,
They
that's
seem like no-brainers, but
that's it, right? That's it. I mean, and you speaking to the people who already have a team. Because, like, for example, right here you said, even if they only have an executive assistant, but that ain't your ideal client. Your ideal client is somebody who got 3 to 5 employees.
Yeah.
Right? So speaking to them, like, hey, here's how you can better manage your team, blah, 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 and those type of things. So you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Perfect. Let's get it.
Thank you.
So at the Strategic Scale Institute, it's designed specifically for business owners who are making $250,000 a year up to $1 million or more. We even have clients that are doing $2, $3, $4, $5 million a year who are looking to strategically scale their business without burnout, so they can actually work less hours and actually experience more profit and impact more people in a strategic, systemized way. If you want to know how we can actually work together, go to scalemadeeasy.com. Go to scalemadeeasy.com. Got a ton of free resources on that page, and you will see somewhere where you can actually click and schedule a strategic scale session so we can jump on the phone and talk about how we can potentially work together. So go to scalemadeeasy.com, and I'm looking forward to speaking to you soon. Hey, if you enjoyed this episode, you want to do 2 things. Number 1, click below this video and go ahead and subscribe so you'll be the first person to know when we release new episodes. And number 2, you want to click right here so you can check out the next episode. I know you're going to love that one as well. So go ahead and subscribe right now and then click right here to check out this next episode. See you in the future.